Imagine two people. Both are 22 years old. Both graduate from college on the same day. Both get jobs paying $65,000 a year. 30 years later, one retires with less than $150,000. The other becomes worth over $5 million. Same country, same salary, same opportunities. So, what changed? The answer isn't luck. It isn't intelligence. It isn't even the stock market. It's something almost nobody talks about. There are 7 levels of wealth. Every American is living in one of them. The good news? You don't need to become rich overnight. You only need to reach the next level. Today, we're going to follow David's journey from broke college graduate to financial freedom. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which level you're in and how to climb to the next one. Level 1, survival. Meet David. He's 22, fresh out of college. He lands his first job for the first time in his life. Money starts arriving in his bank account every 2 weeks. He feels rich, so he celebrates. A newer car, weekend trips, expensive dinners, a brand new phone. Within months, his paycheck disappears before the next one arrives. Then life happens. His car needs repairs. His rent increases. His credit card becomes his emergency fund. David isn't poor because he earns too little. He's poor because every dollar already has somewhere to go. This is where millions of Americans begin, living paycheck to paycheck, one unexpected expense away for financial trouble. The goal at level 1 isn't becoming a millionaire. It's simply creating breathing room. Level 2, stability. After months of stress, David decides something has to change. He starts tracking every expense. He cancels subscriptions he rarely uses. He cooks at home more often. Instead of spending every raise, he saves part of it. Slowly, his first $1,000 emergency fund appears. For the first time, an unexpected expense no longer sends him into panic. Financial stress begins to fade. David isn't wealthy yet, but now he's in control instead of constantly reacting. That's the difference between survival and stability. Level 3, the investor. One day, David's employer offers a 401k match. At first, he ignores it. Then he learns something shocking. If he contributes enough, his employer adds free money. He starts investing every paycheck. He doesn't try to pick winning stocks. He simply buys a low-cost index fund. At first, nothing exciting happens. After 1 year, his account barely seems to grow. After 5 years, the balance starts getting bigger. Then something amazing happens. His investments begin earning money, and those earnings start earning money too. David discovers the most powerful force in investing: compound growth. For the first time, his money starts working while he sleeps. Level 4, financial security. David is now 35. He has no credit card debt, a 6-month emergency fund, growing retirement accounts, and investments that continue increasing every year. Then, the unexpected happens. The company where he works announces layoffs. 10 years ago, this news would have terrified him. Today, he's concerned, but not panicked, because he has savings, investments, options. That's what financial security really means. It's not driving a luxury car. It's sleeping peacefully at night. Level 5, financial independence. David is now 45. His investments have grown for more than 2 decades. Every year, they generate thousands of dollars without him working extra hours. Some comes from dividends, some from index fund growth, some from rental income. One day, he realizes something incredible. If he wanted, he could quit his job, not because he hates working, but because he no longer depends entirely on a paycheck. Money now works for him, instead of him working only for money. Level 6, wealth. David continues investing, but something changes. His investments now grow more each year than he personally contributes. The market works harder than he does. His net worth crosses $1 million, then $2 million, then 3. At this level, he no longer worries about paying bills. He thinks about protecting wealth, taxes, estate planning, diversification. His biggest asset is no longer his salary. It's the wealth he has already built. Level 7, legacy. David is now retired. His children graduate debt-free. His grandchildren have college funds. He donates to charities he believes in. He supports local businesses. He teaches his family about investing. His wealth continues growing, not because he needs more, but because every generation benefits from the decisions he made decades earlier. This is legacy, money that outlives its owner. The biggest mistakes. Most people never reach level 5. Not because they aren't smart, because they spend every raise, upgrade their lifestyle too quickly, carry expensive debt, wait too long to invest, try to get rich overnight. Small habits repeated for decades beat big, risky decisions almost every time. David's biggest advantage wasn't earning the highest salary. It wasn't picking the perfect stock. It wasn't timing the market. It was consistency. Month after month, year after year, he kept saving. He kept investing. He kept learning. That's how wealth is built. Which level are you? Maybe you're still at level 1. That's okay. Maybe you're already investing. That's fantastic. Wherever you are today, don't compare yourself to millionaires. Compare yourself to who you were 1 year ago. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is progress. David didn't become wealthy because he was lucky. He became wealthy because he kept moving forward. One level at a time. One decision at a time. One paycheck at a time. The truth is, wealth isn't built in a day. It's built over thousands of ordinary days. So here's my question for you. Which level are you on today? And more importantly, what's the one step you'll take this week to reach the next one?